hold of off the backboard immediately, and no real follow-up, but it is the demo instead that came through. I'm curious what the version of Fadeaway we're going to get today is. It is a version of Fadeaway that is going to start off incredibly well.
Yeah, great demo to set this shot up, but how about Tigre? Very nice pass into the middle there. Got an extra touch on it, so they came through a lot more quickly than dribble.
Number of double commits. I don't remember any goal being scored on them because of it. They were very good on the recovery. Got another shot here.
Oh!
Yukio won't be needed, instead causing chaos on the back line.
Yeah, it looked like Yukio was trying to go for some kind of a rebound here. In fact, he was. He had ball cam on while he was going for these bumping plays, so he had a bit of both out.
I'm going to get the demo this time. Calix sails past Yukio, and that's not going to be a quick recovery.
Wow.
And that is going to be a quick counter, though. Yukio on the board, and Fadeaway running away with game one.
Oh my, well, I don't know exactly where Calix is going there, but he didn't come anywhere close to hitting the ball. Yukio just single game, it's a good thing to switch to. I mean, Fadeaway's defensive style wasn't awful. It just didn't seem to give them the turn to come through for triple trouble onto the ball. And you know, that just perfectly describes how Fadeaway played the game. Oh, well, I was about to say it describes it, their gameplay as just awkward. And as I was just about to say it, Tigre gets in a very awkward position. He's tripped off the goalpost and missed.
Right back into it now. Triple trouble with Tadpole. Looking for another flip reset. He's got that one absolutely perfect.
Yeah, brilliant play by Tadpole. It looks like Fadeaway have just given him far too much space. Freaky backs off. Yukio would have loved for Freaky to just dive in there and force Tadpole's hand a bit earlier, because when you give Tadpole that, you know, just staying in goal or not driving off the near post curve, you know, either one of those plays could have been easily prevented. That could be a goal though, and it is. The last save, the last man for TT. Couldn't quite get there. Good power on the shot from Yukio. Calix just didn't get that ball to safety.
Yeah, that's got to have way more power and
best chances this game that didn't have a big defensive blunder from the other team attached to it.
Got him.
Speaking of defensive blunders, Freak is in the middle of nowhere, and it is going to be Calix in the back post, getting the 2-goal lead back for TT.
Well, this is the lovely thing about always going for infield passes, is that you can fake it out. Calix just sat in the midfield. Freaky thought, well, he must be going to get his Fadeaway caught out. Freaky want to make this one up. He's got it dropped down to Yukio. What a goal! And we are still in with a chance of going to overtime.
Oh, just like yesterday, Freaky plays for the flip reset and then doesn't actually connect with the ball afterwards, but it works.
Calix unable to clear either. The second touch from Freaky, will it be enough to bring Yukio in? Instead, it's all the way out. Calix just has to slot it in. And a dangerous end to this game will finally result in a sigh of relief for Triple Trouble.
Yeah, there is some reason to this for Yukio. It's, you know, besides the fact that there's only a few seconds left in the game and they are losing, so you have to take those risks. He is probably thinking in that position, the fact that Tigre is right underneath the ball is going to scare the defender away from going for it, because Tigre, if he wants...
Let's see, Bluey take that one away from him. That's going to be dangerous, however. Calix is in such a tough spot. Pops it over to Yukio.
No.
And Yukio has read that to put it straight in.
And it's the same thing as we just talked about. Not a good clear. Calix cannot afford to hit this down into the middle of the box. You just simply can't do that at this level.
Retain. Straight back onto that pressure, and it is in! And I have no idea how the keeper has fumbled this one.
What? You're joking. There's no way Tigre tripped again. Oh, he's just missed it. There's no excuse. He didn't even trip on the gun slightly off the line. It was still an easy save, even though he made it a bit awkward for himself. And now Tadpole's put Triple Trouble ahead. What is going on?
How can you look this solid for so long and just let this happen to you?
Oh, no. It looked like he'd completely forgotten about his misplay in Game 2, and he was ready to just play like the solid player we know he is. It is not working, Shogun. It has completely gone out the window. I mean, this is a bit of a risky challenge from Yukio. He doesn't flip into the ball. He comes into it sideways, last man back. Yeah, what do you expect to happen? But really...
The Shogun word of the day is capitulation, as Triple Trouble will...
100% an easy save for anyone who has a Rocket League controller, keyboard, whatever it is you're playing with, and your monitor's turned on. It was basic stuff, and now Triple Trouble are just rinsing them, Shogun.
I'm going to give actual credit here.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
giving actual
playing
credit.
fantastically.
Tadpole looks really good this series.
Yeah, this is great stuff. I mean, they have absolutely... It's kind of weird.
This is one of the strangest turnarounds we have ever seen in the RLCS. And there's going to be a shot on target. Bluey continues to make it hurt. Also very much worse for Fadeaway. And it is Tadpole who demos Tigre's day gets so much worse.
Yeah, these are some good goals for Triple Trouble, which wasn't even intended.
You know what? Calix, score that for me, please. I've turned against this. Go on, Blue. Don't Tadpole. Yes. Not a chance. How dare you?
To be fair, I mean, this game has been Rocket League game number 4, but game 3, game 2 of this series, maybe even game 1, some real highlight goals. And like I said, even in game 2, when Fadeaway's defense was non-existent, like Tadpole still had work to do. He still pulled out the flip reset for the 1v2 play. Yes, Fadeaway could have defended it more effectively, but Triple Trouble have taken their chances here. They've used the opportunity that Fadeaway have given them.
Previous statement wasn't saying that Tadpole's a bad player. I'm just saying tadpoles aren't frogs. Therefore, not as terrifying. Frogs are awful. I hate frogs.
Really?
They're just weird.
No, I think frogs are all right. I mean,
It depends on the frog. The more colors, the worse.
Yeah, I feel like that's true for a lot of the animal kingdom. It's like, okay, you're definitely isn't to do with
I don't think that this is 5-0, isn't it? This is a 5-0 conversation.
I mean
5-1, there we go.
This is I'm trying to not talk about Tigre's whiff anymore because I don't want to.
You've discussed that.
Yeah, we've gone in on that a little bit too much. Maybe
find some highlight reel plays, trying to give Gibbs, a little bit of help finding those top 3 plays for tomorrow's pre-show.
I still want to see it. Bottom 3 plays. Bring it into the RLCS X pre-show. It's going to be the best segment. Everybody's going to want to tune in for the worst plays of the day. Maybe that's just the European in me speaking. He decided to make a card change, and then in the next 2 games, he gave away 2 goals that were completely all on him.